If you are putting your hard-earned money into popular technology stocks right now, you might be walking straight into a trap. We all love looking at those upward trending graphs of the biggest tech giants, thinking the digital gold rush will last forever. But there's a hidden graphic circulating among institutional investors right now called the hyperscaler capital expenditure chart, and it tells a terrifying story about where the market is actually headed. This single piece of data shows a massive separation between the companies building the physical foundations of artificial intelligence and the traditional software companies that are quietly bleeding value. I want to sit down with you today and unpack exactly what this divergence means for your portfolio. We are witnessing the largest rotation of wealth in modern history, moving away from flashy apps and straight back into the physical world. By the end of this breakdown, you will understand exactly why the smartest investors are completely changing their approach to the technology sector. Chapter 1. The DeepSeek Shock. To understand what is happening right now, we have to look back at a quiet event that fundamentally broke the traditional technology market. Financial analysts refer to it as the DeepSeek shock, which happened when a sudden breakthrough in artificial intelligence capabilities proved that extremely complex models could be run much cheaper and faster than anyone anticipated. Almost overnight, traditional software companies watched their market value evaporate. Imagine spending 10 years building a specialized piece of accounting software, only to realize that a new artificial intelligence system can replicate your entire business model in a matter of seconds. That is exactly what happened to global software providers, wiping out nearly $1 trillion in value. The chart we are talking about perfectly captures this exact moment of panic. Investors suddenly realized that software is no longer a protective moat for a business. If code can be generated for free, then selling software becomes a race to the bottom, and that changes the entire philosophy of investing in technology. Chapter 2. The Concrete Cloud. We have spent the last 2 decades treating the internet like it's some invisible magical realm floating in the sky. When we think about buying shares in a technology company, we picture brilliant programmers sitting in glass offices typing out code. But the hyperscaler chart reveals a startling reality about the future of digital innovation. The biggest technology companies are not spending their billions on hiring more programmers or designing sleeker user interfaces. Instead, the chart shows their spending on physical infrastructure shooting up in a massive staircase pattern, reaching levels of growth that dwarf the rest of the stock market. They are buying up massive tracts of land, pouring millions of tons of concrete, and building warehouse-sized computing centers. The cloud is not actually in the sky at all. The cloud is a heavy, massive, incredibly expensive industrial operation on the ground. This means the future of technology investing is not about who writes the best code, but who owns the actual buildings. Chapter 3. Wires over pipes. This brings us to the most surprising limitation of the artificial intelligence revolution, and it is a problem that code simply cannot solve. These massive concrete data centers require an astronomical amount of electricity to function and stay cool. The technology sector is no longer constrained by human intelligence or processing power. It is now strictly constrained by the local power grid. We are seeing a fundamental shift in energy politics, where the new gold rush is defined by copper wires rather than oil pipes. When you look closely at the capital expenditure chart, you realize that a huge portion of that spending is flowing directly into energy procurement and cooling systems. Smart investors are noticing that the companies historically viewed as boring utility providers are suddenly holding the keys to the future of technology. If a data center cannot secure enough electricity from the local grid, the most advanced computing chips in the world become completely useless paperweights. This creates a fascinating bottleneck that nobody saw coming. Chapter 4. The Blue-Collar Tech Boom. Because of this massive demand for physical infrastructure and electrical power, we are witnessing a completely new kind of technology company. We could call this the blue-collar tech boom. The traditional winners of the digital age were software developers and platform creators. Today, the real money is flowing toward the companies manufacturing industrial cooling equipment, heavy-duty electrical transformers, and specialized construction materials. Think about the people who got rich during the historical gold rushes. It was rarely the miners themselves who found the gold, but rather the merchants who sold them the pickaxes and the shovels. We are seeing that exact same dynamic play out in the stock market right now.
The companies providing the raw physical materials to build these artificial intelligence factories are quietly seeing their valuations soar. The hyperscaler chart makes it undeniably clear that the wealth is transferring from the digital creators directly to the industrial manufacturers who are building out this new physical reality. Chapter 5: The Flight of Safety. What makes this entire situation so urgent for your own portfolio is how institutional wealth is responding to this data. When the big financial players realized that traditional software was losing its value and infrastructure was becoming insanely expensive, they began a massive rotation of their assets. We are seeing a historic flight of safety where capital is draining out of the flashy growth stocks and pouring into older defensive companies. This is the divergence that the chart warns us about so clearly. A regular investor might see a popular software stock dip in price and think it's a great buying opportunity, but the institutional investors know that the dip is actually a permanent repricing of the company. They are taking their profits from the software boom and parking them in traditional industrial and energy sectors that are insulated from the artificial intelligence disruption. You definitely do not want to be the person buying the exact same stocks that the smartest people in the room are quietly abandoning. Chapter 6: The Illusion of Diversification. You might be listening to this and thinking that your portfolio is perfectly safe because you own a broad index fund that covers the entire market. Unfortunately, the math behind these funds has become incredibly distorted over the last few years. A handful of massive technology companies now make up such a gigantic percentage of the overall market that true diversification is almost a myth. If those specific companies stumble because they can't secure enough physical infrastructure or electricity, your broadly diversified fund is going to take a massive hit alongside them. The hyperscaler chart proves that the foundation of the market is completely top-heavy, resting entirely on the success of these massive physical building projects. If the construction of these data centers gets delayed by supply chain issues or regulatory roadblocks, the ripple effect will hit every single retirement account. Understanding this hidden vulnerability is the only way to truly protect your hard-earned money in a market that is fundamentally changing its shape. Chapter 7: Your Next Move. So, how do we actually apply this knowledge to our own financial decisions moving forward? The first step is to completely change your perspective on what constitutes a technology investment in today's economy. You need to look past the companies selling digital subscriptions and start researching the businesses that provide the physical backbone for those services. Ask yourself who is manufacturing the cooling systems, who is laying the high-capacity power lines, and who owns the specialized real estate. By aligning your strategy with the hyperscaler capital expenditure chart, you are following the actual flow of the money rather than the hype of the news cycle. The era of easy money in standard software companies is officially over, replaced by a much more tangible industrial reality. Take some time this week to review exactly what you own and make sure you are not overly exposed to the fragile side of the digital economy. The future belongs to the investors who understand that artificial intelligence requires a foundation of steel and concrete.